what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the computer animated supernatural road comedy film The Addams Family 2. Now this is a sequel to the 2019 film The Addams Family, which I did get to see. Now you again have Oscar Isaac, who provides the voices of Ms. Addams. You also have Charlize Theron, who provides the voice of Morticia Addams. You have Shirley Grace Moretz as Wednesday Addams. You know, I want to touch on every single person in the film. Bette Midler as Grandma Addams. Then you also have Snoop Dogg, who returns again as Cousin Nick from the previous film. Now this film, I thought it was pretty entertaining. It seems like the first one was like a little better, but this one was still pretty good. And it's directed by Greg Tynan and Conrad Vernon. Now this time it's actually about the Addams family going on a road trip. So they travel like the whole country, because as the film goes on, they go through all these different states, and of course they get into like little adventures and so on. It's kind of like funny, you know, like kind of horrific and so on. But the film itself, kind of the main plot of the film itself, is about the idea that Wednesday might not really be their daughter. That she was actually adopted, where she eventually finds out, you know, eventually she starts suspecting that she was actually adopted by the Addams and she was actually someone else's daughter. Like he's like this scientist or something like that. He does actually kind of like how she looked too as well. But it does seem, you know, turns out eventually, you know, that she does herself. Like they already knew about Gomez and Morticia. They already knew that it was suspicious that she might be adopted, that she was like actually an adopted daughter, that she wasn't their daughter, you know. But I just leave it at that. But that's actually what the other part of the film itself is about too as well. But it is like hilarious, like animation is pretty good and so on. So it still is kind of like on the level of how the first film was. But other than that though, that's really basically about all that's going on in the film. Then you also have Uncle Fester. He's like in the film too as well. And I noticed this time he has like these octopus type arms. I think Wednesday kind of did that to him at the beginning of the film. But you also have Bill Hader, who plays like provides the voice of Cyrus Strange, and he's like the scientist who claims that he's actually Wednesday's father, and he claims that the Addams had adopted her from him, you know. So that's one of the things, you know, that's kind of mainly what the film itself is about. But in the end of the Addams Family 2, I thought it was pretty entertaining. You know, it was like funny and so on, like very hilarious. You know, you also have like Pugsley, who provides like funny moments too as well. So I thought it was a pretty decent film. I would recommend it for like fans of like the Addams Family like film series. And even Lurch has his moments too as well. You get like to see like kind of like a backstory about the Lurch character too, how the Addams Family found him, because I didn't know all that, you know, about the Addams Family lore. I didn't know all about what happened, where they had to find him and so on, they freed him or something like that, you know. But in the Addams Family 2, I'm giving this a B-. Like I said, it was hilarious, it was funny, the animation looks pretty good, you know. So I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.